So we got a topic today, y'all. As you already seen, we are discussing uplifting women, motivating women, empowering women, discussing conversations that may be difficult for you to talk about with somebody else. Maybe you can't really talk about it with your friends, with your boyfriend, with your man, with your mom, with your family. So yeah, we're gonna have an open discussion about it here today. And I just want to say this starting out. Be comfortable in the skin that you're in. I feel like we don't be comfortable with the skin that we're in. We don't be comfortable who we are, what we look like, our skin, our hair. So much stuff that we as women fight with on a daily basis to perfect, to correct, to just be the best and to be the image that we want ourselves to be. And I'm here to say nothing's wrong with being exactly who you want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. But it has to come from a place within. You feel me? Because I feel like us women, we can look at all these other beautiful women in the world that can get way more attention, way more everything. But what works for them may not work for you. You have to dig within yourself. So we about to get into it. We about to get spicy. But first I got to sip on my water. Okay, so I just want to say this, like, women, all the women that are looking at this video, know that you don't need no validation from nobody. You don't need validation from no man, nobody to be great and to be who you are. Do you know, if I would have stopped this career that I have going on, if I would have stopped everything that I worked so hard for, my business, everything, if I would have put it on the back burner and just stopped and not believe in myself, do you know how much I would have wasted? How much time I would have wasted? How much effort I would have wasted? How much potential, so much greatness I would have wasted if I would have listened to what somebody else said about me, their judgment, their negative criticism, not uplifting me? Do you know how bad I would be off? Like, literally, like, I would be down bad somewhere, y'all. Literally, if I go off of what everybody told me to do, or what everybody thought of me, and how they felt about me, where I would be. I'm gonna share a story with y'all. This is gonna be a personal story. If y'all can relate, just comment below. If y'all have similar situations, comment below. If you just want to open up, comment below. But I'm gonna share this with y'all. So, y'all, I was at a place in my life. I was like at a low place. I was at like a low place in my life a few years back. But one thing that always kept me to stay afloat, to stay standing tall, stay standing 10 toes down, was my music. Okay? A lot of things that y'all may not know, or people that may not know about me, is I love singing. I grew up in a church. I grew up singing in a choir. I grew up knowing that my dad can sing. I grew up hearing my dad sing. I just grew up loving music. I used to have singing contests with my friends back in the day on the phone. All of that. I just used to love the art of music. And I still love the art of music. But I'm just going to tell y'all a story. So I was at a point in my life where I was doing cover videos. The very first cover video I put out, it did great. It went viral overnight on Facebook. On YouTube, it didn't do that great, but it went up. And it went viral on Facebook because that was like the main platform I was doing at that time. And I was like, okay, this song is really popular right now. Comment below if y'all remember this Rolling Peace Challenge. The Rolling Peace Kodak Black Rolling Peace Challenge. Girls were remixing and we were singing it instead of rapping it. Y'all, that took me off. That took me out of here. And of course, it was just some simple vocals. You know, you didn't have to do nothing too crazy. But after that, I kept going. I was like, okay, people like to hear me sing. People like my vibe. People like to see me in front of the camera just showing my talent, my voice. So I started doing more and more topics. Not topics. I started doing more and more cover singing videos. I started like to express myself through my music more and more. Of course, one thing I can say by learning and doing them cover videos, I used to do covers for different types of songs. And some songs were in my range. Some songs may have not been in my range, but I still will put it out because that's what I had liked to do. you know. And I did have to learn on my way there, like, okay, if I'm gonna sing, if I'm gonna make cover videos for real, if I'm really gonna make these videos, I know I need to make sure that I have a good content, a good voice, make sure I'm breathing more better. But at that time, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just doing it, you know. And of course, you're going to get harsh comments along your way. No matter what you do, there's going to be some harsh comments, especially if people don't believe in your vision or your goal at that time. That's why it's important to believe in your vision and goal. So, of course, I had backlash. I had, you know, a couple of hate comments, you know, on my singing videos. Hey, you know, that didn't stop me. I just kept going, because why give up? Why give in and give up and let somebody representation of you affect what you're doing? Just because somebody may not like how you sing, or may have hate speech on what you're doing, whether it's talking to people, whether it's YouTube, whether it's selling things, whether it's, you know, just doing overall influential motivational things, people are going to have something to say. Like I said, I had a few hate speech. People were saying what they wanted to say about me, but that didn't stop me. If you know that would have stopped me, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I would have, you know, without doing it, you know. So I kept going, and I'm going to share this with y'all. It was at one point in my life, I was really, I wouldn't say I was rock bottom, but I was going through stages in my life where I was confused a little bit, like, what am I doing? You know, it's like as soon as you hit your early 20s, you know, you're not in your middle 20s yet, but you're in your early 20s, you just graduated high school, you're in college, or you're trying to figure out what you're going to do, what's your next move, what's going on, like, what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I was trying to figure things out. I was still doing my cover videos. I was going to collab with a girl. Shout out to her. She is from around where I'm from in the city. And she sings too. She sings very well. She grew up in the church, so on and so forth. So we were going to collab. I hit her up. She hit me up. She was like, yeah, we need to collab. We need to do a song together. And this famous gospel song was out at that time. But yeah, this gospel song, it was out, you know. It's a traditional gospel song. It was, people were doing covers to it, you know. So, as you know, I was in the cover game. You know, I was doing cover videos often. So I was like, okay, what next song that's popular that I can do a cover video to? Now, that gospel song was definitely out of my reach. My vocals was not warmed up. It was not prepared for it. None of that. I was just trying to rush and get something out. So I didn't post the video, but I had recorded myself singing it, and I was out of range, y'all, literally. And I sent it to her. And I had thought about that thing. I'm like, this is the time I need to set myself down. First off, girl, what are you doing? You know that song is out of your range. You know you need to focus on yourself, because like I said, it was so much going on at that time. I was experiencing my miscarriage. I was going through family situations, trying to get an apartment together, not in college anymore. It was just a lot going on, and I just felt overwhelmed at that time that I was really, I wouldn't say I was crashing out, but I mean, if you want to put it like that, you can. I wouldn't necessarily say crashing out. I would just say I was overwhelmed. I'm going to just put it as simple as that. I was overwhelmed, doing too much, you know. And I had to really have a, you know, a reality check. She didn't have to say it. The girl that I sent the video to, she did not have to say it. But I realized it myself, like, girl, you know you're not comfortable doing certain things. That song was not for you at that time. You know you needed more practice. You know you need to sit down and think about your mental health. You know you need to see how are you feeling right now. It's okay to not be okay. And that's one thing I want to talk about to y'all women as well. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay to have somebody in your corner telling you when you're wrong. It's okay to have someone to tell you that you need to tighten up. What are you doing? I feel like if you don't have people in your corner that is going to motivate you and to tell you what you're doing is not right, what you're doing, you know you could be doing better, you know you can improve, you know you can be the highest and best potential that you can be, you have to have them people around. Them are the best people to have around, because you're going to need them the most, and you're going to appreciate them, and you're going to be so grateful for those type of people. And there's people in people's lives that don't know how to speak. to certain people. I feel like me growing up as a young woman, as a girl, women, y'all can vouch for this too. But growing up, we just need that tender love and care. We always give the tender love and care out. We just want it reciprocated. I feel like that's all us women really want, especially myself. I just want you to reciprocate the energy, reciprocate love, reciprocate peace, reciprocate joy in my life. That's what I need. And I feel like it's not really what you say to a person, it's how you say it. You have so many people that be hating, like just literally have so much hate speech going on, that don't wish you the best, that really don't care if you fail or succeed. But more than likely, they're not going to want you to succeed. But you got people that don't even care about your well-being. And it's like some people be having so much going on in their lives, whereas that they'll push it on you, or they'll just, pour their emotions in what they're going through on you pretty much. And you have to stay away from the people, of course. Always stay away from them people and just pay attention to how people treat you. Pay attention to what they say. Well, not really what they say, but how they say it. Because you could say some real stuff to somebody, but you can say it in a great way, You could say some real mean, harsh to somebody, but it's how you say it, And I wouldn't necessarily say mean and harsh. I would just say maybe this person ain't no way they're getting it. You've been trying to tell them in subliminals. You've been trying to be as nice as you can with it. They're not seeing the twist of what you got going. So you might got to break it down another way. And it's a way you have to tell somebody. Now, a lot of people won't learn. I wouldn't say learn. A lot of people won't listen. I'm going to put it like that. I know myself, if somebody was telling me stuff, especially back then, like my mom, granddad, grandmom, all of that, they could tell me things and I weren't really going by it like that, because I was like, I need to learn for myself. And maybe it was how they said it at that time. Maybe it could have been how they said it, because sometimes people don't know how to break down things so you can actually understand it and to actually get a level mind with it, So I just feel like it's how you say certain things. And of course, us as women, we do know how to grow and to do things on our own. I'm going to just put it like that. That's really what we like to do, us women. We could be told things, but more than likely, if we want to go a different route at that time, we're going to go a different route. But I just want you to realize, like, everybody that's listening right now, to all the women right now, know that you are not alone in whatever you're going through, whether it's miscarriage, whether it's rape, whether it's depression, anxiety, postpartum, abandonment issues, disorders, all these different things, weight issues. Know that you're not alone. Know that people are here to love you and to support you, but people can't really love and support you unless you support and love yourself. If you're not loving yourself and pouring into your great and well-being, who can do that for you? And we have to love ourselves. Us women, we have to love ourselves more than anything. You have to be passionate in something. Be passionate in yourself. Love on yourself. Help yourself grow. Pour into yourself to just be the best you that you can be for your overall health and well-being. We all need greatness and well-being in our lives. If we don't have the strive and the motivation and the courage to do it on our own, we're going to never have the courage and motivation to do it. So I just want y'all to take away from this topic discussion to always believe in yourself. Never stop believing in what you want to do. Now, back to my cover singing videos. I had stopped my cover singing videos for quite a while. My man, he be telling me, when are you going to start back? When are you going to do it? And that's something that I would have to figure out for myself, because yes, I still have a passion for singing. Yes, I still love to sing. But this time when I do start back, I'm going to make sure everything is right with my voice, as far as, exercising my voice more, warming up my vocals, not picking songs that's way out of my range, just preparing, But whenever I feel like I want to do that, I would do that. But did I stop because of the hate speech and people told me, no, you can't do it, you can't sing, you need singing lessons? No, I did it for myself. You don't never stop because somebody is telling you can't do it, or somebody told you shouldn't do it. And I feel like that is very much so hate speech. I know some people can be like, No, people just see that you don't really got it in you and you need to pick something else because you just don't got it. You know. And at the end of the day, who is you to tell somebody they don't got it? Just because you may not like what a person is doing at that time don't mean they still can't blow up from doing that same thing that they've been started out. It just, it just takes for the right person to hear the right thing at the right time, and then boom, you can take off like that. So I just feel like whatever dream you have, never give up. Never give up. Me doing these type of discussions, I done had trials and errors, ups, downs, lows, highs, and so forth. But am I going to give up? No. You always get better. Always improve yourself. Always improve yourself, because as long as you getting up every day and you breathing and you got air to breathe, you can wake up in the morning, you can wash your tail, you can brush your teeth, you can just take care of yourself. Pour into yourself. Water yourself just like a plant. Make sure you can sprout yourself so you can grow to reach your best potential. We want to level up, like in this world and in today's time, in all 2023, for the rest of this year and next year as well. We are growing, okay? I want all the women that watch this channel to grow, to elevate yourself, to motivate yourself that you can do it. Can't is not in the vocabulary. Can't can never be in our vocabulary. If something is not for us, it's because we chose that it won't for us. And another thing I want to say is to always try again. If at first you do not succeed, like Aaliyah said, if at first you don't succeed, make sure you always try again. Make sure you perfect it. Make sure you figure out the trials and errors. Make sure you learn your lessons along the way so you can improve yourself. Now, don't keep doing the same thing over and over expecting a different result. That's just mental illness. When you do something over and over, do different results. Do different experiments until you get the right thing. You do cross and elimination, okay? This is what we doing. We is growing and we're elevating, okay? Okay. But yeah, don't never let nobody tell you that you can't do anything. Don't never feel that you cannot do anything. If you feel like you need to take some time for yourself, just to pour into yourself for your overall health and your overall well-being, please make sure you do that. I highly recommend to do that. It's very important for your mental health and your awareness, ladies. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. You can do everything you put your mind to do. With God on your side, God is your witness, your protector, your lover, your listener, your friend, you can never fail. You can never go wrong. And make sure you believe and love yourself. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest fan. Be your biggest friends. Make sure you promote your stuff. Make sure you share yourself, because as you're growing, people are not going to believe in you on the way. I already said this in the video, but I'm going to keep saying it. People are not going to believe in you for real on your way up. But you got to make sure you believe in yourself. Because if you don't share your stuff, if you don't keep posting, if you don't keep being consistent, it ain't going to never get out there. Be your biggest supporter, your biggest fan, your biggest motivator, honey. And if you have kids and family around you, if you finding, trouble with having motivation and push within yourself, look at people around you. Look at your circumstance. Do you like the environment you're in? Do you want to do better? Look at everything around you to help you grow and to help motivate you to do better. So this is what I'm gonna just leave you off with today, y'all, and this evening. Get you out a notebook. Write down things that is gonna motivate you to do better this year, for the rest of this year to next year, all next year. What is your goals right now? What do you want to do? What are you feeling right now? You write that down. What is hurting you right now? Write that down. What can help you improve? Write that down. What goals are you trying to set for yourself within the next month? Write them down. And yeah, we're going to achieve them. Okay? Okay. So y'all make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know how you feel. I'm leaving my email down below. If you want to get any topic off your chest, just make sure you email me. The topic will be, the subject would be topic discussions, so I can identify y'all that are emailing me. So whatever topic you want me to talk about on this channel, I would definitely do that. But you already know I'm going to keep these topics running back to back to back. But yeah, I hope y'all like this video. But I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Mwah.